going on? So it's been a while since I made a video, and I'm thinking of doing this new type of video where each month I just talk about the books I got that month. I just think it'll be more interesting. So yeah, I won't do too much talking about it today. I'm just gonna get into the video. First book is the only book I bought this month, which is Interpreter of Maladies by Jhumpa Lahiri. It's like a short story collection. I thought it would be like beneficial to incorporate like more short stories into my reading flow. So far I've read like, I don't know, maybe half of the short stories in this one. The first one I thought was really good. But yeah, that's probably enough about that book. So the next two books I actually got from a friend of mine. He gave them to me. The first one is another short story collection. It's J.D. Salinger. So this one, I don't know, it was like published in 1950, so as I've been reading some of the stories, it just feels a little dated. It just feels a little too like old. Like I'm all for reading like older books, but I don't know. It just doesn't feel fresh. But yeah, that's that book. And then so this book is Purity by Jonathan Franzen. So it's kind of like the opposite of Nine Stories by J.D. Salinger, where this one's like contemporary. It was like published in 2015. It talks a lot about like the internet. It's just like more modern. So I've been I've already read this book, but I've been rereading it, and yeah, there's a lot of the parts have been good. And yeah, it's definitely, like a keeper. And then four more books I'm going to talk about. These books I've got from little free libraries this month. So the first one is it's the seventh Diary of a Wimpy Kid, the third wheel. So yeah, I used to like read some of these with one of my siblings when like, I don't know, five or 10 years ago, and I remember them being pretty funny. So, and I mean, it'd probably be a quick read. So yeah, it seemed like a cool find. The next one I got in a little free library was 100 Years of Solitude by Gabriel Garcia Marquez. So this one is like really popular. Heard a lot of good things about this one. I don't know if I'll read it. I'm still undecided on that. It's kind of long. I might actually like trade this book to a friend for like a book I want to read more. Next book is Middlesex by Jeffrey Eugenides. So this one is also another one that I'm not sure if I'm going to read. It's kind of on the longer side. But this one I think would be cool to, I think it's based on like someone with a Greek background. Yeah, Greek American, like a Greek American family. So, and one of my friends is like Greek, so I think, if I don't read this one, maybe I would like give it to them. But I mean, it does at least partly take part in Michigan, so that would be like relatable to me. And the last book is Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. So yeah, I kind of have a story with this one so I had this book and then 10 years ago, a sibling of mine, they let someone else borrow this book, and that person never gave it back. So for 10 years, this is the only Harry Potter book that has been like missing from my collection. So I haven't been able to like randomly pick it up and read random parts of it. So I might actually reread this whole thing, since like pretty much all of it will be like fresh in my mind. And yeah, so it was really cool to find this one in a little free library, because I just never like got around to rebuying it. It seemed kind of like pointless to rebuy it after like having it and then having lost it. So yeah, it was cool to find it. So yeah, those are the 7 books I got this month. 7 books I'll probably at least keep for a while. And yeah, so I'll be at least posting another video like this at the end of next month with the books I find in July. Thanks for watching. See ya.